Ever found yourself all pumped up for a fun day out, only to hit the brakes at the last minute? If you wonder why narcissistic abuse survivors suddenly cancel their plans, and you definitely want to know for sure, this video is for you. Yeah, it happens. Buckle up because we're about to dive into some unexpected twists and turns. Reason number 1, scared of people. You know, being scared of people when you're with someone who's a narcissist is a pretty common thing. They have a knack for making you feel like the outside world is this scary place full of potential dangers. It's like they plant seeds of doubt in your mind, making you question everyone's intentions. So, when it's time to hang out with friends or socialize, that fear creeps in, and you just want to stay home where it feels safe. For instance, let's say you've got plans to meet up with friends for a movie night. You're looking forward to it, but then your partner starts dropping hints about how your friends might not actually like you or how they could be talking behind your back. Suddenly, the thought of going out and facing those people fills you with dread. You start imagining all sorts of worst-case scenarios, convincing yourself that it's better to just stay home. And before you know it, you're canceling plans and sticking to your comfort zone, all because of that fear your partner has planted in your mind. It's a tough spot to be in, but recognizing it is the first step toward breaking free. Reason number 2. You suddenly feel uncomfortable. You're all set to head out for a fun day, but as the time to leave approaches, you start feeling uneasy. It's like something's not quite right, and you can't shake that feeling. Narcissists have a way of creating tense atmospheres, making even simple outings feel like walking on eggshells. Let's say you're about to go for a hike with your partner. You've been looking forward to it, but as you're getting ready to leave, they start making snide remarks or giving you the silent treatment. Suddenly, the excitement you feel turns into discomfort and you find yourself hesitating to go out. It's like their behavior casts a shadow over everything, leaving you feeling on edge. And in the end, you might decide to cancel your plans just to avoid the tension. It's a tricky situation, but recognizing those feelings of discomfort is the first step toward reclaiming your confidence. Reason number 3. You are not ready. Ever had plans to go somewhere, but as the time draws near, you realize you're just not mentally prepared for it? Yeah, it happens. When you're dealing with a narcissistic partner, their behavior can leave you feeling emotionally drained and unable to face the outside world. Let's say you're supposed to attend a family gathering, but you've been feeling down lately because of your partner's constant criticism. As the time to leave approaches, you realize you're just not in the right headspace to socialize. It's like their negativity has sucked all the energy out of you and the thought of being around others feels overwhelming. So you decide to cancel your plans and give yourself some much-needed time to recharge. It's okay to prioritize your mental health, and recognizing when you're not ready for something is a crucial step in taking care of yourself. Reason number 4. You see things that trigger trauma. Sometimes, even the simplest things can trigger painful memories or past trauma. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, their behavior can leave behind a trail of emotional landmines that explode when you least expect it. For example, let's say you're getting ready to go out for dinner with your partner when a song comes on the radio that reminds you of a difficult time in your past. Suddenly, all those painful emotions come flooding back, and you find yourself unable to leave the house. It's like your partner's actions have reawakened old wounds, making it impossible to face the outside world without feeling overwhelmed. So, you decide to cancel your plans and take some time to process your emotions. It's important to recognize when you're being triggered and give yourself the space you need to heal. Reason number 5. You feel unsafe to go out of your room, the comfort zone. Living with a narcissistic partner can make even the simplest tasks feel daunting. Sometimes the thought of leaving your room and facing the outside world can feel downright terrifying. Let's say you've made plans to meet up with friends for coffee, but as the time to leave approaches, you start feeling anxious. It's like your partner's behavior has created a sense of fear that keeps you trapped in your own home. You start worrying about what might happen if you step outside, convincing yourself that it's safer to stay put. So you cancel your plans and retreat back to the safety of your room, where you can avoid the outside world altogether. It's a challenging situation to be in, but recognizing when you feel unsafe is the first step toward reclaiming your independence. Reason number 6. You suddenly feel a headache due to stress. Stress can manifest in many ways, and for some people, it shows up as physical symptoms like headaches. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, their behavior can create a constant state of tension that leaves you feeling overwhelmed. Imagine this. You've made plans to go out for dinner with your partner, but as the time to leave approaches, you start feeling a pounding headache coming on. It's like your body is reacting to the stress of being around them, and the thought of going out only makes it worse. So, you decide to cancel your plans and take some time to rest and relax. It's essential to listen to your body and recognize when you need to take a step back and prioritize your health. Reason number 7. Sudden disinterest. Ever found yourself losing interest in plans you were once excited about? It's like all the enthusiasm you had suddenly disappears, leaving you feeling indifferent. Let's say you've made plans to go to a concert with your partner, but as the date approaches, you start feeling less and less excited about it. It's like their behavior has sucked all the joy out of the experience, leaving you feeling apathetic. So, you decide to cancel your plans and spend the evening doing something you enjoy on your own. It's okay to prioritize your happiness, and recognizing when you've lost interest in something is the first step toward reclaiming your autonomy. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being. If you find yourself experiencing any of these feelings or situations, know that you're not alone, and it's not a reflection of weakness on your part. Taking care of yourself is essential, and sometimes that means canceling plans or taking a step back to focus on your own healing and recovery. Seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or a therapist can provide invaluable assistance in navigating these challenges and reclaiming your sense of self. By acknowledging your feelings and setting boundaries, you can begin to break free from the cycle of abuse and move towards a healthier, happier future. Above all, remember that you deserve to feel safe, respected, and valued in your relationships. Trust your instincts, prioritize your well-being, and know that brighter days lie ahead as you take steps toward healing and self-discovery.